factors for Argyle's team down the stretch. LaSalle in white, Neumann-Goretti in black, Philadelphia Catholic League basketball underway here in 2021. That's tapped forward there by Caleb Bryant. Neumann-Goretti goes man-to-man defensively. Good look inside. That's a strong catch by Horace Simmons. A 2-2-1 full court here from LaSalle defensively. Miller across the timeline. Too strong that time from Masood Stewart. Ireland with his eyes up the floor. And Caleb Bryant traveled. 1-2. Neumann-Goretti got a good look as well. Stewart just couldn't quite get it to go down. Should have ourselves an entertaining Philadelphia Catholic League basketball game tonight. Great look there. Too strong off the glass, and a nice job defensively to recover on Zakir Williamson, who had good position. Sam Brown, a pull-up, took some contact, and too strong. The big man, Zakir Williamson, thought about the three, making Caleb Bryant think about it. LaSalle man-to-man in the opening defensive set. That's a good-looking three. Masood Stewart. Now with the first make, Neumann-Goretti an opportunity to pick up full court. Sam Brown, you'll see him play in the block, but you also see him do this, run the point. A strong ball handler. And most nights he's going to be the best athlete on the floor. Caleb Bryant, how about that? The sweet stroke from the big man. The sophomore's been working really hard on footwork, on extending that range a little bit. And the confidence with which he took that shot from 1 foot inside the three-point line, I think shows you a lot. 4-3, a good one, 2 minutes in. Sam Brown lost his footing, slow to get up. In and out. And maybe just a little bit lame on what looks like that right ankle, but he's shaking it off. Dangerous cross-court pass. Here's Horace Simmons, diving all the way to the 10. Off the glass, couldn't quite get it to fall. Charles Island stays with him defensively. There's Chris Evans. He loves that spot. Sweet stroke from Chris Evans. Here's Sam Brown. Skip pass for Simmons. That's a good catch. Tough shot from the baseline. Hand in his face. Carl Argyle, he'll take that defensive possession. A great shot. And it's 7-6 Explorers. Zakir Williamson, the pull-up. Yes, counted and one. A little nickel dimer there. Don't know if it's going to go against Brown or Bryant. From the top of the key, and a sweet stroke from the baseline, 12 feet away. First look at Jackson Conroy. 6'1" senior. Able to get it across the timeline well and set the offense. Horace Simmons for three. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And a giveaway. So LaSalle speeding up Neumann-Goretti, the long, ambitious pass from Hurst. Off the hands of Masood Stewart. Neumann-Goretti looking to do the same thing to LaSalle. Here's Sam Brown, sees the opening into traffic, and a blocking foul is called. Argyle doesn't like the call. Sam was too deep, just one of those bang-bang calls, and Sam Brown, who missed 2 free throws there, has football offers to play for Rutgers, Baylor, Michigan State, among others. He's a heck of an athlete. The footwork from Zakir Williamson. In traffic, he had 2 smaller guys on him and did a great job to recognize that. Had a lot of patience. Let his knowledge of the game and footwork do the work. Giveaway opportunity in transition. And Heiser Miller is grabbed from behind by Jackson Conroy. Not a bad foul. As you see on the bottom left of your screen, the guest is Neumann-Goretti, dressed in the road black uniforms. They have 11, with the Explorers dressed in white, trailing by 1. LaSalle stays man-to-man, and they're going to go back to Williamson. They see this height mismatch, and Williamson goes to work against 3 guys, and that was out of control. Sam Brown is 3-on-3. He'll go all the way. Contact, counted, and 1. You think he's a running back? See the hole, hit backs in for LaSalle. It's a 2-point LaSalle lead against the reigning Philadelphia Catholic League champions. Before losing in the quarterfinal round of the 2019 state basketball tournament, Neumann-Goretti had previously won 5 consecutive PIAA state tournament titles. There's a good look. The lefty gets it to go. Sean Battle, the sophomore. Dangerous pass, and Verano has it. Simmons, another 3. That one was well short. Didn't quite get the legs under that one. Miller with a full head of steam. Nice job defensively by Williams to hang with them. Forces the Saints into the half-court set. Here's Nasir Fagans. Miller D'd up by Williams. Hesitation to the hole. And a foul called. That's going to be a shooting foul. Success right away. This team went all the way to the PIAA state semifinal. A heartbreak win over Roman Catholic to get them into that PIAA state semifinal. And now Mike McKean, his 3rd year, establishing himself as a big-time coach in the Catholic League. His college experience leading into this point certainly gives him the merits of any coach in this league. A giveaway there, giving it an easy throwdown for Masood Stewart, and he's having a nice game early on. That's one thing you can't do against this Neumann-Goretti team. Live ball turnover is another one. And just like that, it's 20-13. There's a good open look for Jackson Conroy. Back iron, no. He's going to get his own carom. Brown, he'll reload. In and out. Bryant came down with it and is fouled by Nasir Fagans. Newman stays in this man-to-man defense. Caleb Bryan looks to put ahead a high ball screen. Instead, it's going to be Verano here on the baseline. Rise and fire. That might have been blocked. And here comes Neumann-Goretti. Stewart again. Glides to the hole. It might have been goaltending. Nothing called. Nice job by Caleb Bryan. How about the big man running the floor on the way back? And a little contest at the rim. And that's going to be a foul against Nasir Fagans. Bryant beyond the three-point line there. Next, Verano hasn't really gotten an open look, and that's by design. Every team that comes in here to LaSalle is going to have the film on him. Charles Ireland, foot on the line, that's a 2. That's a good-looking shot, though. If Arano can draw the doubles and LaSalle can switch the floor quickly, you can get good looks like that. Masood Stewart, he's had a great first quarter. That one's short. Still 3 seconds left. Brown will let it go before the horn. Off the front iron, but a good-looking shot there from Brown. And a pretty getting started with the PIAA state playoffs, and then COVID wreaked havoc on all of it. They did not finish a state tournament, but in that year prior, same year that LaSalle had gone all the way to the state semifinal in the 6A, Neumann-Goretti was defeated by, there's a travel on that play, by Bishop McDevitt. Fellow 3A, District 12, and Philadelphia Catholic League opponent, and you might remember that Bishop McDevitt team was the 3 seed in the Philadelphia Catholic League that year, made it to the Palestra, and played an epic game against LaSalle in the semifinal on that semifinal Wednesday evening, which, for my money, is as good of a night of sports as there is in the Philadelphia area and beyond. Charles Ireland, a little double clutch, and the off-ball movement cuts the deficit to 3. LaSalle stays man-to-man. That floor is wide open. 5 guys beyond the three-point line. Great defense there by Ireland. LaSalle making Neumann-Goretti a little uncomfortable here offensively to start the second quarter. But the Saints remain patient. A disciplined team here under Aragale. Nice cut to the basket. Foul called on, that's going to be against that step to the basket. One of 2 that time for Wright. 4-point game. Sam Brown drives inside. That's a good block there by Stewart. Make that Sean Battle, number 5. Knocked it out of bounds. Good back cut. Horace Simmons took some contact. Looks like Chris Evans undercut him a little bit. No call, but a strong finish from the sophomore Simmons. Winston on his way down the floor. Here's Wright again. That's a great look for Evans. In and out. Follow. Couldn't get it to go off the front rim. There's a foul. They can't get it to fall, but Hyzier Miller dribble is incredibly quick. Drew the second defender. Chris Evans, he'll take that look 104 on your screen. In and out, and he missed them both. So still a 2-point contest. There he is again. 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Horace Simmons. That's a 6'5" sophomore announcing himself here in the Catholic League. Miller. Quick, inside, Williamson, he's fouled. Make him earn him at the line, and he does get the first. About the guys he had coming back, and about the guys that maybe hadn't gotten as much of a shot at the varsity level last year, but guys that he feels like are playing well together and are put into a position to succeed and grind out some games in the Catholic League this year. Deep 3, Simmons, yes! Mike McKee begging for a timeout, gets it. Horace Simmons. Well, camera, you might think, it's a little bit of a higher vantage point. Who's running that camera? The answer is nobody. LaSalle did a great job putting in this new camera system this year. It's a fully automated camera, and we're able to tap into it and leverage it for our broadcast here. There's Rob Wright to the tin, high off the window. It's a sophomore against a freshman right now. Rob Wright has been fantastic since coming into the game. Horace Simmons, the sophomore, has 12 points. And we got ourselves a 1-point contest. That's a big-time move. Now Sam Brown lost his footing, somehow got rid of the ball. Hit Simmons, yes. 5 for 6 for Horace Simmons from beyond the arc. Hyzier Miller rises, that's short. And there's Sam Brown, what a pass. Simmons, two-handed flush. Timeout. Cara. A 4-loss Neumann-Goretti team from last year, 12-2 in the Philadelphia Catholic League, third in the regular season, and they won the Catholic League championship at the Palestra. This is a seasoned team. Expect a response from this Saints team. It'll start with Heiser Miller. It was a good look, just couldn't get it to go. Dangerous pass there, but Brown has it. Verano got his defender in the air, hesitation dribble. Ireland, got it. Chris Evans a little bit slow on the closeout there. Neumann-Goretti, I think, was dancing between zone and man, and Evans did not close out. It's 33-24. How about Connor Donahue coming over the top? Now a Miller drive, inside, avoided contact, too strong, got his own. Verano, and there's a foul. Teammates, got to find a way to keep him on the floor. And Heiser Miller. Eight-point lead, Neumann-Goretti picks up full court. And there's a foul, sixth team foul. And he lost the basketball. We're going to get a jump ball. This should give him a little bit more space. Somebody can get into the backcourt if needed. There's Verano coming to the ball. Brown with a cut. Blocking foul, they're going to call that before the shot. And Brown calmly able to earn himself a second. One of two for Sam Brown. There's a high ball screen. And LaSalle switching in the man-to-man. Miller got to the hole, runs through, offensive foul. There by Carl Aragel with 2:52 to play in the first half. By contrast, Nix Verano for LaSalle sits with the two personals. And a big opportunity here for the Explorers. How about that back cut? Open look for Donahue. A little short, rebound there, Sam Brown. The follow. There's a nice drive inside, but left his feet without knowing what to do with it. Chris Evans lost themselves a little bit, and they almost got beat. They kind of left the door open for Heiser Miller to run down that floor, but then you saw 5 white shirts sprinting back down the floor and preventing that, and forcing this Neumann-Goretti Saints team to get into the half. Big time rebound by Chris Williams. Conroy with it now on the wing. Dangerous pass, but it got all the way through. Ireland for 3. Another offensive carom. And he finishes it through contact. $1:43 to go. LaSalle a 14-point lead. That's going to be a block. In the offseason came back, but by rule has to sit out for first half of the year here, as it turns out. Only, I think 20 days is the number, but as it's Goretti trying to find themselves here, they certainly have the size in Zakir Williamson, but not having 6'7" and 6'6" out there can hurt as well. And LaSalle taking advantage, leading by 12, 90 seconds to go. Verano all the way to the 10. Floater wouldn't go. Need to stop that ball. It's going to be an open look for Heiser Miller. Got it. An important minute or so stretch here for Neumann-Goretti. They trailed by 14. The 5-0 stretch gets them within 10. Let's see if LaSalle's going to say, hey, we're taking the last possession. It'll be 9 or better into the jump. No, because it's going to be a travel. LaSalle trying to get one more stop here before the break, leading 39-30 on their home floor against the reigning Philadelphia Catholic League champs. What a finish. Rob Wright, welcome to the Catholic League. The kid can play, no doubt about that. The freshman. LaSalle has some patience here. Don't want to go too early. Sam Brown. 6 seconds to play. Simmons, that's a deep three. Rebound, and I thought. Here comes Verano. He's going to get a great look at the horn. Off the back iron. Real reasons, but LaSalle did a great job putting this camera on and recommended that I take a look at this thing, and we're happy to use it here tonight. Splice it together with our normal broadcast, and we're happy that you're with us. Zakir Williamson, he got a mismatch underneath, and they went right to him. You can see what the discussion was like in the Neumann-Goretti huddle at halftime. Get the ball inside and leverage the height advantage. Here's Horace Simmons and Caleb Bryant. They're going to get it right back to Bryant and lost the ball. Trying to get through some traffic. Heiser Miller to the 10, yes. And just like that, it's a three-point game. That's an 11-0 run combined from the end of the first to the beginning of the second half from Neumann-Goretti. Sam Brown, mid-range, yes. And that stops the bleeding. Chris Evans for three. Back iron, that's too strong. Good closeout by Nick's Verano. Verano, just a junior, but with as much experience as anybody on this LaSalle team. That was deflected a little bit, both verbally and by his actions. And great to see him growing into that role. That's another three for Horace Simmons. He's got 6 from beyond the arc here tonight. Ireland hit the deck. Sam Brown able to recover. Now it's Caleb Brown. Caleb Bryant make that as the three is no good. And a tip from Bryant into the hands of Charles Ireland. Numbers here for LaSalle. Simmons comes through. Some contact there. End. Could have been a moving screen there. Horace Simmons, that's a big-time catch in traffic. It's an 8-point lead for LaSalle. They went on their own 5-0 run after Neumann-Goretti went. And now if you're LaSalle, you can get good looks here. Horace Simmons too strong. He lost his footing. Heiser Miller. Some contact there. That's not called either. They're letting them play on both sides, and that time and Chris Evans will inbound for Neumann-Goretti. Nice finish that time. Heiser Miller. Got ourselves a good one here on a Friday night. In other action, Bonner Prendergast. They're able to take down Devon Prep 70-55. Horace Simmons. No contact that time, I guess, or not enough for the foul. Miller to the hoop. And a foul is called against Sam. Third. Danger there around the timeline, but LaSalle lives to see another day. Verano, that's a deep three. And Conroy got a hand on it. Ireland on the reload, yes! Second chances for LaSalle abound. Neumann-Goretti going small, except for Zakir Williamson there at 6'7". And Horace offensive and defensive rebounds here tonight. And there's another one for Conroy off the miss. 6-point lead for LaSalle. Verano on the baseline. Looking for help. A step back. Tough shot. Wow. That's how he's going to have to hit shots last year. I felt the same way about Jake Timby coming off a stellar run throughout the PIAA state playoffs and really the entire junior year for him. And last year, opponents decided Jake Timby was not going to beat him. I think that'll be Verano as well. What a catch. Thought there was some contact there, no call. Heiser Miller to the hole, lost his footing, didn't matter. And Heiser Miller, a timeout by Carl Aragale. It's a 6-point lead here for LaSalle. They've withstood a surge from Neumann-Goretti here in the second half. Ireland is open for three, and he's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc here in the second half. The extra pass. Donahue and Conroy getting involved offensively. Now, a rise in the hit from three from Heiser Miller. Big time answer. Verano in the corner. Well defended there. And a deflection. That's going to be a live ball turnover. Heiser Miller has been a man possessed here in the second half. Here's Wright. He's been so good here tonight. Another one from Rob Wright. 4-point game. Welcome back, Philadelphia Catholic League basketball. Back cut, dangerous pass, hit hard. Full court here for LaSalle, and Connor Donahue blew the assignment. There's all the way down the floor. It'll be easy. LaSalle pretty good, pretty aggressive defensively, and I like it. Try to force this Neumann-Goretti team into trouble. Rob Wright, though, and these guards so strong and so quick. That's going to be a good look for Nick's Verano. He couldn't hit it. LaSalle quick to get back defensively, leading by 4, 2:06 to play. Heiser Miller, great hands. Verano on the floor, Donahue as well. Heiser Miller in and out. And that's touched last. Going to be Goretti's basketball. That's Charles Ireland. Big time job there by Horace Simmons. Stayed straight up. And nice block. Heiser Miller now in transition. It's Stewart. Throws it down. A little extra for Horace Simmons on his way back down the floor. And that's going to be Neumann-Goretti, an opportunity to take the lead here. And Williamson, he had the position, now double teamed. Open three, the lefty unable to stroke it, Sean Battle. And given away. There goes that man, Rob Wright, an easy lay-in, and we're tied. The freshman does it all. Rob Wright. Now he's D'ing up on Verano. LaSalle looking for answers defensively. Verano for three, short. couldn't quite get the legs into that one. Tried to get it up quick. And Neumann-Goretti, they can hold it for the remainder of the third quarter. Take either the tie or the lead heading into the half. LaSalle extending the zone here. Williamson, open three in the corner, no. Still 11 seconds, plenty of time. Ireland gets inside, good look. Sam Brown, that one's blocked. Ireland still time, did not get it up. The shot went in, but no good, and we're through three quarters all. Final quarter of play, tied at 54. LaSalle at one point led 39-25. And a foul is called. That's going to be the second foul of the first half. Neumann-Goretti, a 7-0 run to end the half. And then outscored LaSalle by 7 in the third quarter. That was halfway down from Jackson Conroy. That's a look LaSalle will take, though. A dribble drive draws the second defender. And LaSalle has had their fair share of open three-point looks tonight. And nice hands defensively. Conroy got the first hand on it. Horace Simmons did as well. And now it's Conroy across the timeline. The chant of defense from the Neumann-Goretti bench. In a fansless environment, you have to bring the energy yourself. Ireland had a look at a three. Now Sam Brown, no good. And Rob Wright leads the charge. He's been unbelievable tonight. That one swatted by. LaSalle, a nice job defensively. They forced the hand on the head. Can't believe it. Simmons through traffic. That's going to be a blocking foul. And Simmons puts LaSalle up one. Now Williamson traveled with it. That's the third possession. It's Verano against Rob Wright defensively. And Neumann-Goretti aggressive. Man-to-man all the way out to the logo. Simmons for three. That one might have been rushed a little bit. Hyzier Miller, the hesitation. That one's blocked from behind. Opportunity in transition for LaSalle. Tons of numbers. Only one Saint is back. And it's Charles Ireland off the glass. Opposite hand. That's the second time where it's been absolutely blatant. Neumann-Goretti just too slow down the floor. 4 Explorers to 1 Saint. Now Miller, he'll drive inside, hang and hit. Excellent job with just a little bit of contact and then displace, creating the space for himself over the taller Horace Simmons. Neumann-Goretti has been almost exclusively man-to-man defensively here, and Sam Brown nearly dribbled himself into a double team. And I think the message from Mike McKee was take your time. LaSalle in no rush, looking to get the best shot they can and shorten this basketball game. They like where they are right now. Sam Brown has it. Puts the ball on the deck, gets to the hole, and he's going to go right back up with it. Count it, and one. If you're Neumann-Goretti, I think you get back to what has gotten you here, and that's Hyzier Miller And truly, Rob Wright, the freshman here tonight. Guy that I can't wait to watch more of. There's an open look. Stewart will get to the hole. Can't quite finish. Carl Arragale's need. But if you can get to the ball in the team in the last 4+ minutes. 2-point basketball game, 4:30 to go. Well, that one's going to be off Sam Brown. Here's Miller. Chris Evans for the lead. No. And that one is out of. Wouldn't be surprised to see Mike McKee take a timeout at some point shortly here if there's any issues getting this ball across half court. Halfway home in the fourth quarter. LaSalle leads by 2 over the reigning Philadelphia Catholic League champs. Push. He's a guy who's been doing this long enough. He knows how to get into the ear of the official. But not that time, as the official saw the hand check first. Just something to keep an eye on as we head home here. 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Sam Brown rises. Too short. And a nice board there by Hurst. But I think LaSalle will take that look. The extra pass. Masood Stewart for 3. Bang. It's a 1-point lead for Neumann-Goretti. That's a foul called against Neumann-Goretti. Hurst again. No, it's actually going to be against Sean Battle. My apologies. Looked like it was Stewart in the area. So just his first. Team's 6th. Next foul will put LaSalle into the bonus the rest of the way. Sam Brown. Brown thought that one was tipped. Neumann-Goretti in a position with the lead. What do they choose to do offensively? Do they slow things down at all? Shorten the game. I don't necessarily think that's in their DNA. This is a strong offensive team. They like to flex that muscle. Now Heisier Miller into the lane. Extra pass. Evans for 3. In and out. He got the first one he shot to go tonight. He's had a couple of good looks that just have not fallen. Conroy open for 3. It's good. A shooter's roll. LaSalle leads by 2. Great fun that you're able to join us this evening. We mentioned it. Only 2 other games in action here in the Philadelphia Catholic League tonight. First one was Bonner Prendergast, a convincing 70-55 win over Devon Prep. And then last we checked, Archbishop Wood in control against Conwell Egan. This, the place to be right now if you're a high school basketball fan. Zakir Williamson, he's got the height advantage, goes to the hoop, and we're tied. Looking to win their 6th state championship in 7 years at the 3A level. If they can do that this year, but this is game number 1, and they're trying to avoid 0-1 in the Catholic League. Double team coming, and he spins away from it. Verano. Back cut. Sam Brown puts up a tough one and gets it. Strength from the running back. This is a guy who could play 2 sports at the next level. We'll see if he gets that opportunity. But for right now, he puts his team up too. Heisier Miller nearly lost the ball. There's a drive inside. The left-handed layup is good from Sean Battle. That's too easy. And let's see here. LaSalle, they have a timeout to work with. The beauty of high school basketball, they could run this clock for about 20, 30 seconds here. Call the timeout. No, they're not going to do that. Instead, it's blocked. Heisier Miller. The campaign, I guess, if you will, on my end, or what I was recommending there, is you can run that clock for another 20, 30 seconds, call timeout, and then all of a sudden you restart everything. There's no shot clock. It's tough to run it for 80 seconds without turning it over against a team like this. But if you have to cut it up into 2 30, 35-minute segments, 35-second segments, maybe that you can do. Now Neumann-Goretti with 29 seconds left. They look poised to take the last shot. And now the timeout called by Carl Aragale, so they leverage that. The basketball, Nick Sforano, Sam Brown, Horace Simmons, and Charles Ireland. Here we go. It's Rob Wright with 4. Right to the hoop. Puts it up. It's over. Neumann-Goretti at the horn.